Get ready for the ultimate 2024 NFL season breakdown. This is where bold predictions meet unexpected contenders, and the top teams are put to the test. It's time to explore the stories that will define this season. Let's get into it. Number 10. Houston Texans. For a number of years, the Houston Texans have been in the process of rebuilding, but it is possible that 2024 will be the year that they finally turn the turnaround. Following C.J. Stroud's outstanding rookie season, the Texans are no longer a squad that should be disregarded when it comes to football. The offseason acquisitions made by the Texans were highlighted by Chris Sims of NBC Sports as an indication that the organization is now ready to contend. It is anticipated that the Texans' defense, which is led by rising talents such as Will Anderson Jr., will make significant progress during the current season. The Texans have the ability to make the transition from rebuilding to competing if Stroud is able to continue his professional development and if the team is able to maintain their health. Number 9. New York Jets. The acquisition of Aaron Rodgers by the New York Jets was one of the most significant transactions made during the offseason, and as a result, many people had extremely high hopes for the team. The Jets have gained instant legitimacy as potential postseason contenders now that Rodgers is in charge of the team. Judy Batista of NFL.com made the observation that Rodgers brings a winning mentality and a wealth of experience that this young Jets team desperately needed. Having an offense that is capable of scoring points on a continuous basis will be beneficial to the Jets' defense, which is already considered to be among the best in the league. The Jets are well positioned to establish a name for themselves in the American Football Conference because to their formidable supporting cast and their aggressive coaching staff. Number 8. Dallas Cowboys. Despite the fact that the Dallas Cowboys are a club that is consistently held to a high standard, they have not been able to make it to the Super Bowl in the most recent years. Nevertheless, because Dak Prescott is about to approach a contract year, there is an increased amount of expectation on both him and the team to produce his performance. The defense of the Cowboys, which will be led by Micah Parsons, is expected to be among the finest in the league, according to Colin Cowherd of Fox Sports Magazine. Dallas possesses the talent to compete with the greatest teams in the National Football Conference if Prescott is able to play well in crucial situations and be healthy. The Cowboys have made significant investments in their offensive line and receiving corps, and if everything goes according to plan, they have the potential to extend their postseason run to a significant level. Number 7. Buffalo Bills. For a number of years, the Buffalo Bills have been on the verge of achieving greatness, but they have had a difficult time overcoming the obstacles that stand in their way during the playoffs. Given that Josh Allen is in charge of one of the most dynamic attacks in the game, it is anticipated that the Bills will once again be in the running for the American Football Conference Championship. Despite the fact that the Bills' offense continues to be among the best in the league, NFL insider Jay Glazer has pointed out that the Bills' success will be contingent on the consistency of their defense. Buffalo has addressed deficiencies that were revealed in recent seasons by making major improvements to their pass rush and secondary through the implementation of these changes. In the event that the Buffalo Bills are able to maintain their health and steer clear of the injury bug that has plagued them over the past several years, they have a genuine opportunity to compete in the Super Bowl. Number 6. Detroit Lions. There is a lot of excitement surrounding the Detroit Lions as they prepare to enter the 2024 season, and there is a solid reason for this. Following a period of time during which they were largely insignificant in the league, the Lions have finally assembled a group that is capable of competing at a high level. Rich Eisen of NFL Network has pointed out that the Lions' improved defense, particularly their secondary, might make them a difficult opponent. Jared Goff's rejuvenation at quarterback has been a nice surprise, and Eisen has also mentioned that the Lions' defense has improved. Detroit's attack has the potential to be one of the most well-balanced in the league, thanks to the presence of young talents such as Amon-Ra St. Brown, who are leading the offense, and a significantly better rushing game. There are a lot of analysts who think the Lions are going to make a push for the playoffs, and some of them even think they might possibly fight for the National Football Conference North Championship. Number 5. Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals had a challenging 2023 season, primarily due to injuries, But with Joe Burrow back at full strength, they are once again considered serious contenders. Peter Schrader of Fox Sports highlighted the improvements made to the Bengals' offensive line, which had been a weakness in recent seasons. With Burrow's elite passing ability and a dynamic receiving duo in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, Cincinnati's offense is expected to be one of the most explosive in the league. Defensively, the Bengals have made significant strides, particularly in their secondary. NFL Network's Rich Eisen emphasized the importance of Cincinnati's defensive upgrades, noting that with a stronger defense, the Bengals can complement their high-octane offense and become a complete team capable of contending for a Super Bowl. Number 4. Philadelphia Eagles. After narrowly missing out on a Super Bowl victory last season, the Philadelphia Eagles are back with a vengeance. Jalen Hurts is coming off an MVP-caliber season, and the Eagles' front office has made smart moves to ensure they remain competitive. NFL.com's Greg Rosenthal praised the team's ability to retool in the offseason, particularly with key additions to their defense like rookie standout Jalen Carter. The Eagles' offense, with star receivers A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, remains one of the most potent in the league. The key question for Philadelphia is whether they can maintain their level of play throughout the season and avoid the second-half slump that affected them last year. Number 3. Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson's contract extension has solidified the Baltimore Ravens' status as serious contenders in the AFC. The addition of Odell Beckham Jr. and rookie standout Zay Flowers gives Jackson more weapons than he's had in previous years, and many experts believe this could be the year the Ravens finally make a deep playoff run. Shannon Sharpe, a former NFL star and now a respected analyst, expressed confidence in Jackson's ability to elevate his game, saying, "If Lamar can stay healthy, the Ravens will be a tough out for any team in the playoffs." Baltimore's defense, always a hallmark of the franchise, is expected to remain strong under defensive coordinator Mike Macdonald. Number 2. San Francisco 49ers. Experts believe the San Francisco 49ers are the National Football Conference's top contenders due to their well-rounded roster. NBC Sports' Peter King credited their success to their outstanding defense, which includes Nick Bosa. The 49ers' depth and organizational structure and coaching allowed them to stay competitive despite injuries last season. Quarterback Brock Purdy's improvement is another major narrative for the season. According to NFL.com's Greg Rosenthal, Kyle Shanahan's offensive plans have consistently maximized the talent at his disposal, and with Purdy maturing, the sky's the limit for this team. Number 1. Kansas City Chiefs. The dynasty continues. To this day, the Kansas City Chiefs continue to dominate the National Football League, and 2024 is no exception. They have Patrick Mahomes, an offensive powerhouse who continues to get better throughout the season. According to Adam Schefter of ESPN, the Chiefs will be in the running for a Super Bowl as long as Patrick Mahomes leads the team from the quarterback position. According to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, the Chiefs' roster retooling under Andy Reid has been one of the best examples of how to sustain success in a league built on parity. This is despite the fact that the Chiefs have lost significant veterans. Thanks for tuning in to our NFL season predictions. If you enjoyed this breakdown, tap that like button and subscribe so you're always ahead of the game. Don't miss out. Join us next time for more insights, highlights, and everything football.